So I got to talk about the DNC convention. And thankfully, this video caught my attention because we actually ran into one of the members of the Gray Zone, Wyatt Reed. And I want to give full credit to the Gray Zone and Wyatt Reed. He's one of the managing editors of the Gray Zone. In fact, myself, Matt Weinglass, Daniel Lupker, and Craig Pasta Jardula, our boy. We all had a delicious Chinese meal in Chinatown on Friday. There we go. Yes, that's right. We hung out with all of them just to talk, reminisce, eat some good food, drink some sake, have some good beer. So there you go. We had a great time. But see, Wyatt Reed also informed me that the Gray Zone did some fantastic work behind the scenes inside the DNC convention. And this video must be shared with all of you because the Gray Zone really hit a home run homer. And I'm only going to play this 8-minute video that we've seen here. But folks, listen, let me be clear. Let me be crystal ball clear. This is pure gold. I've never saw anything so beautiful, so delicious. So let's enjoy this video of the treasure trove of speakers at the DNC convention, confronted by Max Blumenthal and the crew of the Gray Zone. Folks, the Democratic Party is nothing but a clown show.
Why do you have no red line on genocide? Why do you have no red lines on the death of children in Gaza? Is there anything that will lead you to turn away from your support for Israel's genocide? Any level of dead children? Any level of murder? Representative Hoyer, why do you think the Democrats have no red line on genocide in Gaza? So many children and people have been killed, and there's no arms embargo being imposed. Why do you think that is? There's no leverage
You could hear a pin drop
being exerted by the Democrats in any way. Could that be like all the Israel money?
I accept your premise.
How much?
No leverage.
No leverage.
As a matter of fact, I think the president has made a significant difference.
How much money have you accepted over your career from AIPAC? And do you think that's a factor in why the Democrats have no red lines?
No.
No? How much money? Reverend Sharpton, any comment on AIPAC pumping millions into defeat black progressive lawmakers?
I'm trying to rush.
Why do you never comment on what Israel's doing in Palestine? It's a civil rights issue. What do you think about it?
It's a human rights issue.
Any comment on it now?
Comment.
Do you think that Kamala will have any red lines?
I'm not doing interviews. I gave you a comment.
Nope. No comment, but he gave him no comment, but your comment was, who gives a damn?
Senator Booker, why have the Democrats just done so little to exercise leverage against Israel while it's
when somebody starts out with the Democrats, I know they're divided.
President Biden. Do you think it's AIPAC money? How much AIPAC money have you taken over your career? And do you think that's had an impact on why Biden has not imposed a red line on Netanyahu's Project 2025 of ethnically cleansing Gaza? Is it meddling for AIPAC to donate so much money?
Oh, yeah. Selfie time. Woo! Because it's all for her.
How many Palestinians does Israel need to kill?
How many Palestinians does Israel need to kill before you impose a ceasefire?
Keenan, Max Blumenthal, the Gray Zone. Any comment about all the young people protesting? Any comment?
Hey, you know what? We're not living in idiocracy. At least in idiocracy, there was hope. There might not be any hope here, folks.
No comment about all the young people protesting Israel's genocide outside. We're your fans. No comment.
Should the Biden should they stop the genocide or no?
I mean, is it weird to provide comic relief to an administration that's shipping bombs to a genocide? Is that weird?
Sorry.
I'm a reporter.
Movement, bro. Like, why are you downing what they're trying to do here?
Because they're downing tens of thousands of lives in Gaza. They just sent $20 billion to Israel for weapons. So the question is, what are you doing here, providing comic relief to an administration that won't
I'm doing my part as a citizen,
stop?
dude. It's not about comic relief. It's about real talk.
So what do you think? So let's have real talk.
So we all know, like,
a word of support for all the young people protesting
we all
outside?
know that those issues are terrible. That's not what's up for discussion up here.
It's not for
Of
discussion.
course it is. but we've discussed it a million times already.
And so,
That's
what
nothing to
about
do with
doing
why I'm
something
here,
about
bro.
it? What about doing
You
something?
know what I'm saying? What can I do about it? Except for vote against it.
Caitlin, Max Blumenthal from the Gray Zone. Do you think CNN's coverage after
It's Caitlin Collins, everybody. Boy, she kind of looked back like, journalists.
Vote against it.
Caitlin, Max Blumenthal from the Gray
Caitlin, not a real good look to look back like that. But okay, come on, Caitlin. Give us some of your die-hard commentary.
Zone. Do you think CNN's coverage after October 7th was too one-sided and it created support for genocide?
Nope.
Hi, Wolf. Max Blumenthal from the Gray Zone. Why do you think Biden has shown so few red lines with in Gaza?
I don't have time to talk.
But you're a former researcher for AIPAC. Do you think Israel has too much influence in the media? I mean, would CNN allow someone who is a Palestinian lobbyist to work for it? Have you ever acknowledged on air while supporting the Gaza genocide that you worked for the Israel lobby?
Oh God, people are clapping up for Wolf. He's like, oh, people like me. No, Wolf, I can't believe it. You got all these dumb idiots.
We love you so much. You're amazing.
Oh, kid, hey, dude, wipe that brown stuff off your nose. Say it again one more time.
While supporting the Gaza genocide that you worked for the Israel lobby?
We love you so much. You're amazing.
I'm Wolf Blitzer. I used to work for AIPAC, and now I support Israel's genocide in Gaza. I'm Wolf Blitzer.
Hey, look, mandatory thumbs up for Max Blumenthal. There you go. that was funny. She's like, wow.
Is that unusual to you guys?
Thank you so much.
Do you guys think
I am so sorry.
Israel has too much influence in the media?
By the way,
For shame, Max.
For shame.
How dare you speak facts?
Yeah, shame on you, Max. How dare you talk about a crisis that's happening in Gaza? What, almost 200,000 people dead. And at this point, that 40,000 number, it's a low ball number. You know, listen, folks, rampant disease, starvation, people dying. We all know the numbers are much higher. You know, and by the way, to all those liberals in at the DNC convention, you always wonder how you would act during the Civil War, during World War II. You're doing it now.
no.
They're proud like this.
Say hi and get funny.
Caitlin, nothing about all the lies CNN told about October 7th,
Caitlin!
beheading babies, mass
Say something,
rape by
Caitlin!
Hamas, creating consent for genocide. Has the hundreds of thousands of dollars you've taken from AIPAC swayed you on Middle East policy, and specifically Israel's Project 2025 of ethnically cleansing Palestine?
How much money have you taken from AIPAC, Senator?
Take care.
How much money have you taken from AIPAC, Senator?
Do you have anything
How
to
much
say
money
about?
have you taken from
Do
AIPAC,
you have a problem with
Senator?
AIPAC defeating Black progressive members of
Corey
Congress?
Bush, Jamal Bowman, any comment?
Nope, no comments.
You get in the room with them. I don't. Kamala won't even get an interview. Why won't you ask her to stop sending the
I'm not in the room
bombs?
with her, bro. I hear you.
You have
But,
influence.
you
I
acting
don't.
Like I'm a politician. Of course I got influence.
Well, you're using
But
your
it's not on that.
She's
Of
using
course I'm using my
celebrities as
influence on that.
cover.
Of course we speak out over anything that's like
So
detrimental.
will you
like
speak
that.
out about the
I
genocide in
always have.
Gaza?
You know what I mean? Like that's not
A little bit of some secret sauce. At least Keenan was the only one, that was able to speak, that was actually speaking to Max. You know, none of the other politicians or pundits or journalists wanted to speak to Max. At least, hey, credit where credit's due. At least he spoke the longest.
You have killed 100 people.
We're gonna have
why
to go.
everybody's trying to like stop all this.
Okay.
You see, I'm still standing here, right?
Yes, Big Basil. That's him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so stop trying to play me out.
We're gonna have to go this
So
way.
you just stood on stage with an
I am, and I
administration.
have.
So you'll
You know
commit
what
to
I'm
demanding
saying?
that the Democrats impose an arms embargo on Israel?
Just ask Kamala. I don't get in the room with her. She won't talk to the media. Is there anything you can do to get Kamala to impose a red line on Israel's genocide in Gaza? It's one of the major human rights issues of our time, as you said.
I said it was a human rights issue. Now you just being
Stevie Wonder, everybody.
Stevie, you courageously opposed the Vietnam War. Anything about Israel's war on Gaza? Any comment on that? On the killing of
all wars, you know that. Hey, folks, can we move back here, please?
Thank you.
This is an entranceway.
Can you tell Kamala to oppose the war?
Please move back. This is an entranceway here. Please move back. Thank you.
It's fine. It's not going to cause a crisis. There is no fire, okay? The Deans, listen, folks, those walls are so big surrounding the United Center, even Trump was like, hey, I got to make my walls bigger.
Hey, Terry, how's it going? You were a really prolific fundraiser for the Democrats. How do you think AIPAC money has influenced Biden's inability to impose leverage on Benjamin Netanyahu? Netanyahu's running circles around him 10 months into this assault.
We just said Bill Clinton give a great speech, man. I'm talking about.
But do you think the AIPAC money you raised for Bill Clinton affected his handling of the peace process at all?
Okay, yeah. But at the same time, I'm not a policymaker.
We're asking you to try to influence.
And I've said it already several times.
Instead of being co-opted by the empire, stand with the young people outside.
And y'all keep asking me the same question. So, like, I'm asking you, why do y'all keep asking me the same question?
Because the celebrities
what are
will
you
not
doing?
speak
Just
up.
hold cameras in people's faces?
Exactly, I'm a journalist.
Yeah, right.
I don't get in the room with Kamala. Kamala
How
won't
does that
speak
make
to us.
policy? That doesn't make
Why?
policy.
You should get mad at the people
I'm
carrying
not
out
mad
this
at nobody.
genocide.
I'm mad at
Many
you
of them
trying
were
to
on
act like
stage.
I'm not speaking out against things. And
You're
I'm
not.
just a clown out here.
That's
Of
what
course I
celebrities
am,
are
bro.
doing for her. You're not.
Yeah, that's what celebrities are doing for her, being clowns. Gotta love the gray zone. 10 out of 10. Life-changing video.
Demanding anything as a price for you to be on stage. Come on. The Gray Zone. Who? The Gray Zone. TheGrayZone.com.
Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. Listen, I actually saw this video before it came out. Okay. And literally, this was just before me and Daniel went on Matt Weinglass and Craig's live stream. So if you were watching us on Thursday, you guys, listen. This was beautiful. Okay, this was absolutely glorious. I loved it. This was great. 10 out of 10. And I saw it first, and I couldn't stop laughing. This security guard is going to try and get Max Blumenthal to leave. Before we end this show, you're going to at least end here with a smile. Max, the floor is yours, my friend. The floor is yours.
Can you guys like that?
No.
Can you guys come with me?
No.
Can you delete that? No. You guys got to come with me. No. N-O. No means no. I better see it in the live stream chat. No means no. Hey, Max Blumenthal, that's your nickname now. Mad Max. Dan, that's a name. Hey, we got Aaron. We got Buzzsaw Aaron, and we got Mad Max. And when Mad Max says no, he means no. No means no. One more time. Can you delete that?
Can you guys like that?
No.
No.
Can you guys come with me?
No.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Word.
A simple no. Lady, when Mad Max says no, the man says no. So what can we take away from the DNC convention? I'll give you my final thoughts. The DNC convention was a joke. I expected more people to show up, and the Democratic establishment had more propaganda there than you would see at a North Korean pep rally, okay? All right, dare I say it, even the propaganda in North Korea at least has bounds of reason. This stuff here that we saw in Chicago was beyond ridiculous. I want to say that maybe more people are waking up to the hypocrisy of the Democrats, and there is that hope. But the only way things are going to get better if we break away from both parties. I want to give a huge shout out to the dedicated crew of the Gray Zone who have done some phenomenal, groundbreaking work. They've been speaking truth to power and won the dauntless few. So give it up for these gentlemen who have confronted not only these celebrities, pundits, activists, or Democrat activists, but anyways, they've been doing some great work, and I encourage all of you to follow and support them. But that simple no means no. It's pure gold.